my friends, we are doing the 12 days of bookmas. Oh my god. I don't have... Oh my god. Are we actually doing this? Okay, this is like... Okay, this could either be the best thing that I will ever do in 2025, or this could be the worst thing ever, but we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on the fact that I'm going to be doing bookmas. And bookmas, in case you've never heard of it, I'm going to be uploading a video every single day for 12 days, for the first 12 days of December. Okay, so this means that I'm also going to be doing 12 days of reading challenges. Now listen, this is why I'm saying this could be the craziest idea I've ever had, or like the best. I think this could be fun. Like, look at my shorts. I am so Christmas right now. I'm literally like, I was born for this, okay? I've been preparing my entire life to do bookmas. I just didn't know it. I just didn't know that this is what my life was leading up towards. Welcome to the very first day of bookmas. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome to your new favorite place on the internet. My name is Bella. I'm going to be doing bookmas for the first 12 days of December. There's going to be a new video every single day. Oh my goodness. And it's going to be so crazy. It's going to be so fun. We're going to be doing so many fun things. I'm going to be taking you guys along with me through my life. Like, yeah, I'm just going to be showing you bits and pieces of how my day looks. And oh my god, I didn't even look for the TBR thing. Like, okay, oh my god, okay, I need to come back. I need to go, but I will be back because I need to show you guys something. I need to show you guys the cutest thing that I've ever done in my life. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. Hi, I'm currently doing some reading sprints in which where I am reading the lusiads. Okay, you can't even see that. Okay, sun, thank you for the spotlight. So I'm currently reading the lusiads. I'm so close to finishing the lusiads. I'm literally in the final canto numero 10. Numero 10. I'm sorry, can you tell that I've been drinking quite a lot of coffee today? I'm currently on canto number 10, which is the last canto of the lusiads, and I'm for sure going to be finishing this today, but that's not what I wanted to show you. What I wanted to show you is this, okay? Like, look at this. Okay, the spotlight is really working against me right now. Basically, I'm going to be using, or actually, I can use this one, or I also have this cute little Santa mug. I don't know which one I want to use because both are so cute. For the next 12 days, every single day, I'm going to be picking a different reading challenge, and I'm going to be picking them from this cute little bowl or this cute little mug. Like, I can't decide which one I want to use. Maybe you guys can choose for me. Okay, let's make this interactive. In the comments below, tell me which one you would prefer. Which one do you prefer for our TBR jar for the next 12 days? It's not really a TBR jar, it's more like a reading challenge jar. I would appreciate some opinions because I cannot choose. Both are adorable, so whichever one wins, I will be choosing. I'll be putting all of the little pieces of paper in here. I haven't done this yet because I was going to do it today, thinking that tomorrow I would start vlogging, but I didn't realize that I have to start vlogging today in order for the first day of bookmas to be tomorrow. Listen, my brain works in mysterious ways. I literally figured this out like 20 minutes ago, and that's when I started, you know, getting ready for everything. So I haven't done the TBR or like the reading challenge jar just yet. So that's our first order of business. I mean, of course, as I mentioned, I'm literally doing some reading sprints right now. So I'm going to be finishing those. And in these reading sprints, I'm also going to be finishing the lusiads because this is one of the last 2 books in my November TBR. So I definitely need to prioritize this because today, like, I just want my December to be the absolute perfect as it can be. And in order for that to happen, I need to finish my November TBR. First order of business, we need to get a piece of paper, we need to get a pen, and we need to start writing the reading challenges down in order to see what we're going to be doing today. Oh my god, what are we going to be doing? What are we going to be doing today? My brain can't keep up, or like my mouth can't keep up with how fast my brain is going. But okay, let's break it down into like doable steps. Let's get a piece of paper. I have successfully written down a couple of reading challenges and I've put them all into this Santa bowl. And I also thought it would be fun if every single day, down in the comments below, if you have any reading challenges that you would love to see me do for the next 11 days, you should totally leave them down in the comments below and I will be adding them to the Santa bowl every single day. So I will be checking regularly for your guys' comment to see what challenges we'll be working on for Bookmas. So yes, I think it is now time, like yeah, the time has come for me to pick out the first reading challenge of Bookmas. Look at how many little papers we have. Very excited. I'm so scared. Like we have a couple of challenges here. I showed a couple of them while I was adding them. Some of them are a little bit challenging. We have a couple. I'm just gonna pick out whatever. Like whatever. I don't care. Like all of them are going to be easy. Not really, but okay, this is the first. I'm so excited, but I'm so scared. Does that say read 100 pages in one sitting? Okay, this says to read 100 pages in one sitting. Crazy behavior if you ask me, but I am currently doing some reading sprints, but I do have a lunch with my dad later today. So I don't think I can do 100 pages right now because it's currently about to be 12 p.m. Oh my god, but okay, yeah, o sea, ya se armó. We have our first reading challenge of Bookmas, which is to read 100 pages in one sitting, not even through the entire day, like in little, you know, in 1 hour and then we take a break and then in hour 3 we can read again. No, like consecutively 100 pages have to be read in order for me to complete this challenge. Oh my goodness. And this is my December TBR. Can you see that? This is my December TBR. Okay, so we definitely have a lot of books to choose from. I'm not going to address the elephant in the room. I'm not, because everybody knows that the year cannot end until I finish that book, that elephant, Three Musketeers. But I don't want to start the Three Musketeers today. I know I should. I know it was literally in my November TBR and I still haven't started it, but it's okay because I have faith in myself. I think especially with all of the reading challenges that I'm going to be working on for the next 12 days, I think I can definitely, like, you know, finish the Three Musketeers before the year ends, but I don't want to read it today, especially not 100 pages in one sitting. Like I want to ease into it. I think I'm going to read a romance today. I'm just really feeling it. I think romance is like the best way to read 100 pages and for it to not feel so heavy, like so hard to get through. I think the first book that I'm going to be reading for Bookmas is You Should Be So Lucky, written by Cat Sebastian. This just sounds so cool. It sounds so fun. Queen of queer historical romance, emotional slow burn, grumpy sunshine between the New Star shortstop stuck in a batting slump and the reporter assigned to cover his first season. We've got baseball, we've got grumpy sunshine, we've got romance above all, which is like the one thing that I'm looking for right now. So I think this is perfect. Before I can get to You Should Be So Lucky, I do need to finish. Give me a second. I do need to finish the lusiads. I do need to finish the reading sprints. We've only been sprinting for like about an hour and a half, so we definitely have a lot more time to read, but I think I'm going to be focusing on finishing the lusiads and then just doing other stuff. Like I really want to show you guys what a Sunday in my life looks like. So oh my goodness, y'all, welcome to Bookmas. I'm so excited. Like I can't stop repeating it because I'm just so excited. I feel like we're going to have so much fun together, especially with these reading challenges, like these daily reading challenges that we're going to be picking out. We've got our work cut out for us. I need to read the lusiads. I need to do some reading sprints and I need to read 100 pages in one sitting for today. So welcome once again to day 1 of Bookmas. I hope that you're ready for the next 12 days to be some of the best that you've ever seen. And yeah, without further ado, let me get back to my reading sprints because yeah, we've got some reading to do. I have officially finished the Lusiads, and oh my goodness, was this such a journey. Quite literally, it was giving the Odyssey by Homer, it was giving the Divine Comedy by Dante Alighieri, and I love that those two books are books that I read this year. I don't know, it just felt like perfect timing for me to read the Lusiads when I did, with all of the knowledge that I have, because I could fully appreciate all of the comparisons and all of the allusions that this author did to the other works of these famous authors like Homer and Virgil and Dante, and it was just so nice to be able to appreciate those little nods to those authors. Or yeah, it was just so cool to be able to understand what this author was talking about. But basically, I now know so much more of Portuguese history than I thought I ever would, even though this is a book that is part of the school curriculum in Portugal, and I think that also Brazil. I still found it so fascinating to read for myself. I think it would have been really fun maybe to have like class discussions about this book. I know that maybe that wasn't everybody's experience, but I'm the type of student that just loves discussing and dissecting books and really looking into the author's intentions and, you know, being able to fully grasp everything that the author was trying to convey with his prose and his thoughts and writing style. So I personally think that I would have had so much fun reading this in high school or just school in general. Not my camera blinking. Okay, off to a fantastic start.
A few moments later.
I switched the camera battery, we're good. And as I was saying, I just found it really interesting and fascinating to read the Lusiads and understand a little bit, well, actually a lot more of Portuguese history and all of the heroes that Portugal has in its history books. All of the kings and all of the soldiers that made a name for themselves and that brought honor and pride to their country. I think you can really tell that the author loved his country, but he also wasn't afraid to call them out, especially in the last canto, which honestly, in my opinion, Canto number 10 was, like the 10th canto was the hardest one for me to get through because there's a lot of storytelling. In the other cantos, it was a little bit more dynamic in the sense that we had some action going on. We had our main character, Da Gama, trying to get to India and trying to interact with these people that were trying to kill them and trying to trick them and set them this trap for them to never make it back to Portugal. So it was kind of mixed in with mythological retellings and that journey that Da Gama was trying to make. But then in the 10th and final canto, since we achieved our mission, it's just this nymph telling us about everything that's going to go down in Portuguese history and talking about all of these different characters and telling us about all of these things that they're going to do and achieve and, you know, all the chaos and all the wars and fights that are going to go down. So the 10th canto was definitely the hardest one. But then, as I was trying to say, in the last canto, Tenino, the author, he goes, "And now, my muse, let there be an end, for my lyre is no longer attuned, and my voice grows hoarse, not from my song, but from seeing that those to whom I sing are become hard of hearing and hard of heart. This country of mine is made over to lust and greed, its sense of values eclipsed in an austerity of gloom and depression." See, like, he loves his country, but he's also not afraid to speak out and be like, my peoples are not being a model for the values that my country upholds. So like, what's going on? So I found that really interesting. And again, I really loved the comparisons or like the similarities that I could find with the Odyssey, or I guess in general, Homer and Dante and the other great poets of this time. So it did take me a while to read the Lusiads, but I'm so happy that I finished it and that I was able to experience this story and learn more about Portugal and its history and all of the important people that made Portugal what it is today. Like, that was just really cool. And I never expected to read a book like this and know so much about Portuguese history. But now that I finished the Lusiads, I'm still currently sprinting. It's currently 1 p.m. So I do have a lunch at 2. We'll just see how the day progresses. But for now, we're feeling great. We're feeling fantastic. I might even start, actually, no, I can't continue reading because we're currently working. Oh, this is really exciting. We're currently working on the Naughty or Nice-a-thon. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the Naughty or Nice-a-thon is this yearly readathon that I host on my Discord server, where basically we divide the server into 2 teams. You can either be naughty or nice, depending on what result you get from the BuzzFeed quiz. So you can see all of the things that we've been working on. We have a couple of prompts here. it's just really cool. Like, we always try to be as creative and as fun as possible. Like, we've got bingo boards going on, we've got TBRs, like, we've got it going. And I am so excited to announce this and to see everybody's, what's that word, reaction to this. So yeah, this is the Naughty or Nice-a-thon. Look at it, it's so cute. I love this for us. I'm really excited to announce it. So that's what we're working on right now. Like, we really want to post this today because we want to give people time to work on their TBRs and everything. So that's definitely the next thing that I'm going to be working on now that I've finished the lusiads. And yeah, today has just been such a great day. Oh my God, okay, the sprints are about to end. I need to, okay. Talk to you guys very, very soon. I've changed into comfier clothes. I had lunch with my dad. We watched Stranger Things. I now have a cup of coffee with me, and this is delicious. I made this on our new espresso machine, and it's just glorious. Like, the taste is divine. I wish you guys could taste this. Like, if you can, just take a sip right there. I just know you're going to love it. But yeah, this is just glorious. But I have had like 10 other cups of coffee while we were like trial and erroring our way through this new espresso machine that we got. So we finally got like a really amazing one, but that does mean we now currently it feels like my eyes are vibrating because of the amount of caffeine that I have coursing through my veins, but also this is like the perfect amount of energy that I need to read 100 pages in one sitting, because yes, it's about to be 5:30 and I think it's perfect time for me to start today's reading challenge, which, if you guys remember, I mean, it's been a couple of hours for me, but it's probably only been a couple of minutes for you watching this video. I do need to read 100 pages in one sitting, and the book that I chose for this challenge is You Should Be So Lucky, written by Cat Sebastian. This was on my December TBR. If you guys haven't seen that video where I let a random spinning wheel choose what books I'm going to be ending my year with, I 10 out of 10 would recommend. Honestly, it's the most fun that I've had with the spinning wheel this year. If you would like to see that, you are more than welcome. And I'm just really excited to start this just because I am in such a big reading mood. I have the perfect cup of coffee with me here. The vibes are just excellent. It's kind of been raining all day, so it's really gloomy and it's a little bit cold, like not enough to put on a hoodie, but cold enough to let my hair down and not need a ponytail. So I call that a win, especially, you know, living in the Dominican Republic, we're used to being hot and sweating all the time. So it's kind of nice. This is a nice change of pace, and I think it's the perfect way to start Bookmas. So it is 5:28 right now, so let's see how long it's going to take me to read 100 pages in one sitting. I'd have to read this much, which honestly doesn't look like a lot. Like I've definitely read this amount of pages for like a reading challenge or something, so it doesn't look undoable. This is in the middle of a chapter though, so I guess I'd read until the end of the chapter. Technically, if I want to read up until the end of a chapter, because I hate leaving books in the middle of chapters if I can read until the end of it. So the end of this chapter would be page 112. Can you see that? Yes, page 112, which would be the end of chapter 8. I definitely have my work cut out for me. Let's get this started. I'm gonna put some Christmassy music. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna put some Christmassy music. Sorry. I'm gonna put some not the Discord notification as soon as I open my computer. I remember I used to be obsessed with this one Christmas or Charlie Brown Christmas playlist last year. It's the only thing I would listen to. Oh, I am so excited. I'm literally so happy. You don't understand. Okay, calm down. I'm literally so happy you don't understand. Okay, let's get this started. I could not be happier that this is how I'm spending the first day of Bookmas. Perfect coffee or perfect cup of coffee, perfect playlist, and maybe the perfect book. Let's see. Wish me luck once again. Let's do this. I'm so excited you don't understand. It is currently 7:13. It's been about an hour and 40-ish minutes. I'm gonna give you a second to focus. There we go. Thank you so much. And I have officially reached page 112. Here we go. Please focus. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. You are working to perfection today. I've finished today's challenge. Day 1 of Bookmas, or like the first challenge of Bookmas, has officially successfully been completed. And all I have to say is this book is so much better than what I had in mind. Like, I had an inkling that it was going to be good because so many people can't be recommending Cat Sebastian if she isn't good, but I didn't know it was going to be so good. Oh my goodness, the characters, the story, yo no sé cómo explicártelo. Like, literally, I'm not trying to be dramatic, but I could read this book in one sitting. I won't because I don't want to, but I could certainly spend my entire night, like I could spend 2 to 3 more hours just reading this book because this story These characters, they feel so real. They're the type of characters that I love reading about and that I love spending my time with. These characters, they're so vivid, and it's just... the emotions that Cat Sebastian is writing about are so universal and they're so relatable, and our characters are grieving, our characters are going through an emotional slump, our characters are struggling through life, and Cat Sebastian writes about their struggles and their problems and their issues with such sincerity, and it just feels so honest and beautiful and like a really just... como te digo, authentic view into life. Because, yeah, our main well, we do have two main characters. We've got Mark and O'Leary. I think his name is Eddie. Yes, Mark and Eddie. Eddie is our baseball player, and he's just been drafted into a new team, and he's having a horrible time. Like, he was doing so well. He was having an incredible season, and then he had to switch teams, and now he's doing awful. He's, like, on the worst slump of his life. He's kind of going through it. And then we have Mark, who is this reporter who has recently lost the love of his life. We don't really know how. We don't know how he died, but we know that he passed away, and Mark is struggling. Mark is grieving the death of his partner, and because of that, he doesn't really find joy or meaning in anything. But suddenly he gets this opportunity, not really an opportunity, it's kind of like he's forced into doing this, in which he spends time with Eddie, and he needs to write like these weekly newspaper articles about him, kind of like Eddie's diary. Obviously, Mark and Eddie start to develop this relationship where they find kinship with each other. They feel understood, they feel like they can joke with each other and be honest, and it's just, I really love the relationship that they have, and it's just starting. Like, these were the first 100 pages, and it's already so good. By page 50, I was already like, oh, this is gonna be at least a 4-star, because it's just, the writing is spectacular. The story itself is so engaging because, okay, we've got a sports romance, we've got Grumpy Sunshine, we've got these characters that have these issues, but we're working through them, so you know we're going to be getting some intense character development, and it's just so good. Like, again, I'm telling you, these were the easiest 100 pages that I've ever had to read through. If I had to read 200 pages in one sitting of this book, I could do it, and easily, gladly and easily. It's just such an incredible start to my December TBR and just my December reading plans, my reading journey. It was incredible, and I already have a couple of tabs. I don't know if you can see that, but I do have a couple of tabs already, and it's just so beautiful. The depiction of grief and loneliness and the hardships of being queer in 1950s New York City, like, it's just so good. Oh no, sorry, 1960, my bad, not 1950s. This is why I love going into books knowing as little as possible, because I feel like if I would have read this entire thing in the back of the book, I would have been spoiled for all of the beautiful elements of this story that I'm now getting to know as I read. And I think that that's my favorite way of reading books. Yes. Like, look at this. Okay, look. He had looked like Christmas morning when Mark loaned him that book. There was a time not so long ago when Mark might have resented it, might have been jealous of someone who could be so easily cheered up. But now, if someone's happiness, however temporary, can be bought with a secluded restaurant and the loan of a book, Mark will pay that price. If Eddie, for whatever reason, wants to have a milkshake, then Mark will buy him a damn milkshake. Like, I just love, like, Eddie is slowly chipping away at Mark's hard exterior, which is only really a facade. Like, he's just scared to be hurt again. He's scared to give his life to someone and to have to experience loss again, which honestly, valid. Like, after experiencing a grief so big, why would you ever feel like you want to give life another chance to hurt you? But that's, like, it's just so good. It's just so good. Literally, I kid you not, 100 pages in, and there's been a point in the book where I had tears in my eyes. I didn't actually cry, but I did, like, my eyes did tear up. That's how hard this book is hitting me. It's just beautiful. It's exactly what I needed as the first book. of the month, and it's just incredible. It's great. It's fantastic. I'm so happy. This was the easiest reading challenge of Bookmas, and honestly, if all of my days of Bookmas are like this, I might have to do Bookmas for the 31 days of December because I want every day to feel like today. And I am so happy that I brought you guys along with me. Let me tell you the time. It's currently 7:22, so my day is not over yet. But I do think that the rest of the activities that I'm going to be doing are going to be editing this video, obviously, because this needs to be up bright and early tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay. Yeah, so the rest of my activities for tonight will probably be editing the video, just doing my nighttime skincare routine, and maybe if I finish editing on time, like, you know, get the thumbnail and everything ready, I can keep reading. But for now, I really just want to make sure that I get this vlog ready for you guys because I'm so excited to share it with you. Today was such a good day. I feel like I'm being so repetitive, but sometimes like I can't believe it. That's why I keep repeating it, because it just feels like such a surreal experience to have such an incredible first day of Bookmas. And yes, I'm kind of scared to do this because a little part of my brain is like, oh, you're gonna fail. You're not gonna do Bookmas. You're gonna miss a day, or you're not. Like, I don't know, like, you know, you always have like that little brain goblin that's kind of trying to destroy all of the good things in your life. And that little brain goblin is trying to be so loud. So that's why I keep repeating the good things, because I want my brain to focus on the positive. I want my brain to focus on how good today was. Maybe it's the caffeine. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just happiness. Maybe this is what happiness feels like. And I am very, very happy and what's that word? Grateful to be able to share it with you. So I think, oh my god, maybe I should stand up for this. This feels like serious. I think this officially brings the first day of Bookmas to a close. Oh my goodness, can we get a round of applause? If you have any reading challenges that you would love to see me do during these 12 days of Bookmas, please leave them in the comments below, and I will for sure absolutely add them to the little Santa bowl that is on the other room right now. But yes, anything you want to see, I will just write it in a little slip of paper and I will add it to the jar or the bowl. I really hope, oh my god, okay, I really hope that you enjoyed the first day of Bookmas here on Throne of Pages. We're about to have the best days of December right here on Throne of Pages. So thank you so much for being here. I really do hope you're excited for this. Like, I have no idea how it's going to go, but I want to focus on the good, and you guys are the good. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Oh my god, this feels so crazy. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna go start editing now. Wish me luck and happy December. It's December 1st, so happy December. Y nada. Oh, I also have a Patreon where I post exclusive content. I host readathons, reading sprints, and a monthly book club. I would just simply adore having you there. The link is down below as always if you're interested. If you just want to have a look-see, that's also allowed. Whatever tickles your fancy, truly. And once again, thank you so, so much for watching. Happy December, happy Bookmas, I'm so happy to be alive right now. And yeah, we'll talk tomorrow. I need to go edit now, but love you all. Good night.
Hey Jimmy, you nice, keep going.